name is Caroline Lebo, and I decided to do my speech on Alex Ovechkin, who is a famous athlete in the National Hockey League. He is born and raised in Russia, and that's where he learned how to play hockey. Both of his parents were former athletes as well. His mom was a two-time gold medalist in the Olympics for basketball for the Soviet Union. Then his father was a professional soccer player. So he definitely had good genes to continue on to be a famous athlete. His brother also grew up playing a lot of sports. That's how Alex got into hockey. He learned from his brother, and from there all the coaches continued to tell him that he was a star and he had natural skills, so he continued on with hockey and stuck with that from a young age. I believe he was 7 years old when he picked it up and he continued with that. He then played for the Moscow team in Russia when he was very young. I believe he got it at 16 and continued to play until he was drafted by the NHL. He was drafted in 2004 by the Washington Capitals. He was a first-round pick, and he was very, very highly praised, and the Capitals really wanted to jump on him as soon as they could. He couldn't play the 2005 season due to a lockout for the NHL. So his first season was in 2006, where he had an amazing start. In his first game, he scored 2 goals, and he continued on the trend for the rest of the season, getting Rookie of the Year that year for the National Hockey League award ceremony. And there on out, he continued his trend of being a superstar. Every year he's been in the league, he was awarded to one of the All-Star teams, which is a pretty high praise. He continues to break records. He's a very well-known hockey star. He consistently scores 50-plus goals every season that there is a full season. There was one season that he did not score 50 goals, and that was due to a shortened season after the lockout. But other than that, he's been very consistent. He became captain of the Washington Capitals in 2010, and he was the second youngest captain for the Washington Capitals. So starting at a young age, they really thought he was mature enough to be the leader of the team. But from there on out, he continues to break records. He's very well known, especially in Washington. He's entertaining on the ice as he is off the ice. He loves to sing and do crazy things. In all of his interviews, he is just wild and very well known for being wild on and off the ice, especially in his celebrations. But I am personally a huge fan of Alex Ovechkin, and thank you for listening to my speech, and I'm excited to watch all yours.